Live, what's up, guys? YouTube, what's up? If you're on our email list or our text app, you know that this bag is free, embroidery on both sides. You get one of these free with your qualified orders, and all the info's there. And if you have the text or the email, then there's a link in there. You just click it. You just click that link, and it automatically populates the code that will get you this bag. And we have a lot of product available, and we'll do this video here for a while. As long as the conversation's good, we'll keep going with it. Any questions you have about gear, anything you want to talk about, just type that out. If you see this, type it out for us. Hit that thumbs up. There's 14 on right now and only 4 thumbs up. Hit that for us. A lot of people, if you're on here for 15, 20 minutes, you will see people come on and go, I knew you were live and I couldn't get on the video. That happens every night. People say, hey, I'm subscribed to your notifications. Not only did I know you were live, I didn't get a notification and I couldn't even join the live. A lot of people, once I get off the live, I'll have messages saying, hey, I was there, and YouTube wouldn't let me type anything out. So type it out. Let us know that you're here. We can discuss whatever you want to talk about, and hit the share button. It's that little arrow that looks like it's sweeping to the side. Hit that and send this in an email, or post it on your social media, or send it in a private message to somebody and let them know that we're running right now. Tiburon Blanco, what's up? Paul, just got my order, triple mag pouch patrol, right on. Enlisted Prepper, what's up, man? How are you? Paul Vaccaro, Bob Lester, what's up, buddy? Combat Art, what up? I met Young Dolph. He came up to me at a gas station here in Camden, of all places. Drove up, his tour bus was out front, and he walked up and he goes, oh man, that Range Rover is so nice. You shitted all over that thing. That's what he said. Man, you shitted all over that thing. Chair Farce, what's up, man? Shadow band's always interesting to see, often different case to case. Hit the like, what's up? Enlisted Prepper, I see some others up here. Paul Vaccaro, what's up? What should we talk about? Anybody have Woodland stuff? I've got a few Woodland NSW admin panels. Narcan pouches. Bob, I don't think I have green, man. I don't think I have green. Oh, I do have green. Shit. Okay, I've got green. I've also got orange, bud. Missed the last few videos. Absolutely slammed at work. Just saw the thumbnail on the shoulder strap for the belts. Looks awesome. Shoulder strap for the belt. Oh. EH suspenders. Tattooed fucker, what's up? Ashley and I have been blasting Dolph all week. Happy Marine Corps birthday. Brian Moreno, member for 4 months. What's up, buddy? How are you? We recorded members only video today, Amanda and I, and we'll be shooting some product videos tomorrow. Brandel and Austin will both be here tomorrow. Good to go Realty, what's up, man? I've been sewing for, I don't know, at least the last 2 hours. Looking forward to pass by Camden to sneak into the shop. Oh, right on, man. Right on. We have radio pouches in Coyote. Got 2 bins of those there. Talks it if you could. Yeah, Bob, I will. Yeah, we'll do it. Just want to confirm, will your 1.5 belt integrate with the suspender set? Everything will. You'll be able to put any belt on there, 2 inches down. I don't know why you would put it on a 1.5 belt, though. Again, we're loaded up here. Those all are M cabs right there, it looks like. At least most of those are M cabs, even over here. M cabs. And Woodland, I don't know what that Woodland, I wonder what that Woodland is. Oh, it's those tool bags. So they were waiting on the free items, it looks like. Arid roll-up dump pouch, right on. I'm a noob. Well, I mean, it will suspend any belt, right? You can put any belt there. Cody Rallyman. Isaac Barrett, did you email me? Was that you? If that was you, it's printed. We'll let you know when that happens. Amy, what's up? What's up? So for Rallymans, I do not have anything OD currently. I have some black belt mount. I have some, those are not Rallymans. I have some PALs, black ones. And that's what we got. Yes, we will run some others. If you're the dude that emailed me, once we have those or nearing have those, we'll let you know. Good to go, Realty. Thank you for your order. Lone Star Living. What's up, man? $150 machines in New York to refurbish or replace and send back before the first of the year. Is that doable? I don't have any concept of what that looks like. YouTube channel called Wristwatch Revival, where the guy services and man, it's awesome watching that, isn't it? Watching guys work on Rolexes. I got a buddy that bought a bunch of the Rolex tools just so that he could do his own Rolexes. It's amazing how those things come apart, and it's usually Asian dudes when I see them doing it. Did you make gear in the Marine Corps desert pattern? Well, we do it in like AOR 1, which is almost identical to the Marine Corps desert pattern without the EGAs. We did not make any gear for the Marine Corps in that pattern. We did some in Marpat, and we did some in Jungle Stalker, and then we did some in other patterns for Marine units. We did several orders for the Marine Corps, 1,000 pieces per order. But no, we did not do anything in the other pattern. No notification like usual. It didn't populate. I had to click on the channel to get weird, isn't it, man? Love seeing all the names in green. Awesome to see so many people supporting the channel. Thank you, guys. Yes, absolutely. Max, what's up? Also received confirmation that a previous order has been shipped. They've been shipping a ton of shit this week. We ship stuff all the time, but a lot of stuff's been going out. And it comes in waves. You guys won't realize it on an individual basis, but we will run, orders will get packed, and then we'll count up, there'll be 50 or 100 or whatever. So we'll build those free items that are required to ship that. And then while those are being built for a day, other orders will come done, and then we'll, run those. So that's why every night there's so many orders there, because they just finished up all the free items that finishes shipping those boxes. Inside Rolexes are very cool. Surprised to see gems used as bushings and pins. So when you see them say 13 jeweled movement or 6 jeweled movement, that's how many of the jewels are in there. And a lot of watch companies, they do a crystal back. So you can actually see those jewels in those things. We're going to make some handles like these. We're sourcing out the aluminum tubing, and then we're having them actually gnarled. We've got a place that's gnarling them for us. I think we're going to do full gnarling, though, and a little more aggressive. And we're going to do our strapping out of multicam black webbing. Scully saying that Marpat gear shouldn't be taken lightly. A lot of guys aren't awesome enough for Marpat. So we have always used something close to Marpat. It is actually illegal for the mills to sell anything with an EGA that is not sold on government contract. And the legality of that is if the Marine Corps wants something out of Marpat, they give us the blessing and the paperwork. We fucking send it to the mill, and they send us that, and we're supposed to send the overage. We're supposed to destroy the overage or send it with the finished product is basically how it works. You can find real Marpat with the EGAs occasionally on eBay and a few other little places. So we use something close to it. They have stopped running it. We cannot get it. We've not been able to get it for 6 months. And we were told they are not making it anymore. Will we sell the pull-down handle? Yeah, Bob, we'll be doing the pull-down handles. I doubt my opinion is worth anything, but should you make the Battle Belt H-set sleeve in black, I would gladly do the first order. So black is the absolute least seller that we make. And if you're running black, I mean, maybe some law enforcement departments would allow guys to use those. But if it's not on duty and, uniform regulation, order multicam black. If I build them in multicam black, I could literally open the website up and populate like black, multicam, arid, if some of the Typhon. And if we opened it and let it run for the weekend, I would have 2 of you guys wanting black, and I would have 200 of you guys ordering multicam black. Black sticks out. We know, Cody. We know. You just got to go to the deepest, darkest pits of the prison and have your eyeballs polished. Come on, man. Get with the program. Iridium Group, what's up, man? How are you? 99% of the gems in watch movements are sapphires. Kirby, what's up, buddy? Common in a lot of automatic movement watches. I have a Seiko and a Tissot with clear back to see the movement. Yes. Medi, what's up? DJ Guzman, what's going on? Do you happen to make sandbags for the gym? So I've made a few of them. We've never put them out for sale. I gave a couple of them to somebody. I think Kips has one of my sandbags with the handles on it. Those are sandbags down there. Those are actually filled with gravel. If you hold your silver compass up to the light, the bearing needle sits on a sapphire. Oh, that's cool. I never knew that. I know you're an oddities guy. Did you see the 200-pound T-Rex skull they found in South Dakota? They are saying they'll sell for $15 million next month at auction. Tommy, I did not see that. I did not. That is very cool. If you're a dinosaur guy, there are some companies out that do fucking amazing replica, 1.1 replicas, so they're real size. And they do like resin composite, and they do some soft resins and several different things. And there's some companies in the United States that actually have them. There's a of all places, there's a dinosaur museum in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is right outside of Nashville. And they have a life-size replica there, and they have the molds for it. They can actually do the entire mold for you, or just the skull or whatever you want. There's some great companies out of the UK. And then of all places, if you have any interest, get on Alibaba and just search life-size dinosaur. They have everything you could ever need or want for an amusement park, to include moving robotic dinosaurs, life-size brontosauruses, moving brontosaurus, everything you can think of, they have. Your only limiting factor is money. Go ahead and crash, long day. Amy, I'm fucking tired too. I am tired too. I got up at 4:30-ish this morning. Setting up Teach Private TECCTE course to an actor tomorrow. Dude flew in from New York. Oh, that's fucking neat. That's cool. Good for you, man. John Putman. I'll be the first multi-cam black order. I've used your tuned Cobras every day on duty for about 5 years. Thanks for your gear, John. We're going to put out a padded belt that will have 2 rows of pals, just like the shoulder pads on that system do. That will come across and lock in the front, clip in the front. But they will go onto a belt. So you'll have a liner belt, and then that thing will attach. So you can have all your shit on there, take off all the load bearing, and it will actually attach to your liner belt. It'll just Velcro right around and lock into that system. Joseph Frazier, what's up? I misspoke. Movement gems are rubies, and the glass is sapphire. I did Tyvek all day. Do you see the Mako shark jump into the boat in New England? Everybody was like, what the fuck? I did not see that. How big was the shark? Just assembled our second Rogue power rack, but this one has a lat, pull down, and row. Did you get the 50 cal on there, Bob? It's a trolley. It's called the 50 cal trolley. So it'll actually slide up and down the front corner posts, and it locks in. And then it also, so you can use it, you can put a bench under it and do bench press. It's independent arms, left arm, right arm. They have a lot of shit, man. That thing is a fucking Lego. You can put so much shit on those racks. And what, I assume you got the 3-inch or the 4-inch, the monster racks. Sapphire and ruby are the same thing. Blue or red conundrum is all. I didn't know that. A little late to the live. How are you? Chase, I'm great, man. I'm great. Where's your dad at? This might be nice for my occidentals. Sapphires and rubies are basically the same thing. On that watch channel, he's come across different colors, but yes, most of them are pink rubies. So I've seen some watches that have multiple colors in them. This Hurricane Tropical Storm is for the birds. Apparently Hurricane Nicole didn't get the memo that hurricane season is over. That's probably because it's man-made. 10 to 13 foot shark got stuck on the front of the boat. Imagine their surprise. What the fuck is running over here? Sent the link, 17 hours shifted the plant. Right on, right on. Looking at Rolex's early, cheapest one I found to use was $4,000. You're probably not getting much of a Rolex for $4,000, man. Rolexes are pretty elevated in price right now. Monster Light, okay. Yeah, it's the big boy Lego set. Very convenient to be able to walk in and walk out with new equipment. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You were right there where it's at, too, aren't you? You know, they'll custom them and all kinds of shit. Thoughts on geoengineering? I think it's real. Yeah, I think they're fucking with all kinds of things, man. And none of it is for your or my best interest. Buys broken ones and fixes them. That's cool. Used Air King should go for about $4,000. Is that a battery watch? Is that a quartz watch? Hublot has a lower price watch also, but it's I'm pretty sure it takes a fucking battery. Bob has some Rolexes. He knows a few things about Rolexes. Brian, we're all good, man. James Ellis, what's up? Punishment to Florida for voting the wrong way. There's some shenanigans going on in Arizona right now. They've got some sheriff's department have come in and surrounded some voting locations. And they've got fucking deputies on the roofs and stuff. And they are actively bringing in rider trucks into the voting areas. Kind of weird, right? Wonder what's in those trucks. Have you heard about the Euphrates River going dry? I have. Yeah, lots of rivers are dry right now. We can't even move. So they said, I think they said 80% of all of your commodity grains in the United States are moved on barge. And the Mississippi River is dry through Memphis to the point that you cannot take any barges through there. So all of that stuff is being turned around and it's having to be taken back and then moved on trucks. So they've already paid to move it on barge. Now they're having to move it with road or train. So there's all kinds of shit going on. The Mississippi River is so low, in fact, that there is an old paddle boat that is 3 stories. And usually you can only get onto the very top deck of it. The water is so low, you can access both lower decks and the engine room and everything, and it's empty of water. So that's got to be 20 feet lower, probably, at least, if not more than that. What malice clips do you recommend? Just type in malice clip on Amazon and see what you like. Read the reviews. Malice clips were wide originally, and then they have these skinnier ones that are scalloped. They kind of come in hourglass looking. And those are nice because if you're putting anything on that has a footprint of 1.5 inch, it was always very, very difficult to get the malice clips through. And then making the malice clips skinnier really helps. Having to half load all the barges in Mississippi to keep drafts shallower. There we go. There we go. Remember when you used to be able to expect votes to be tallied the same day? Well, Florida was tallied the same day and has 22 million more voters than Arizona. Really wasn't looking too much. It was something that populated earlier and was just kind of looking at price options. Got it. Yeah, election day. Not election month, election day. Are we really to believe that the man who had a stroke was actually elected? And then who was it? Washington Post or New York Times ran a poll to see if he should be elected as the next, or voted, should he run as the next presidential candidate? And like 40% of these fucking idiots voted yes, or they on the poll. And it's funny because there's big YouTube channels talking about this, and not a one of them will question, is this fucking another setup, right? Is this some more corruption? Not a fucking one of them are asking the real question. Black Scout Survival, what's up, man? How are you? We have a live video next week or the week after or something like that. Question mark. He has a massive growth in his neck. He can't communicate a sentence. Like he's just it's fucking sad. But we're gonna make that dude a fucking politician. Fucking the fucking president fell off of the stage. Biden fell off of the stage earlier this week. I think they said his wife is pretty much the one in charge. Somebody's like, are we to believe that it's even really Biden, right? Is that not? Yeah, have you seen all the shit about his brother? Like, if you look at the pictures of Biden 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and now, like the facial structure is not even the same. Or how about all these dudes? Did you see all this stuff this Halloween where people bought all these like latex costumes and put shit and they literally look like the real person? Have you seen those? Are we to believe that that's actually fucking Joe Biden? By the current standards of presidency, he's probably good to go. His eyes are closer. Yeah, it's fucking absolutely bizarre. So, what are you gonna do when you wake up tomorrow and Kerry Lake is not fucking the one in Arizona? Like, how far? Like, I'm surprised people haven't fucking lost their shit already. Like, when is enough enough? Speaking Fetterman, his wife is in charge, and I guess she was from Argentina or something. Could just be CGI. Skin suit. Look up skin suit. That's a fascinating science fiction, science fact. I mean, let's just say, did you see they fucking said Alex Jones has to pay $48 million or $4 billion more, or something fucking absolutely insane? Did you see that happen today? But speaking of Alex Jones, all of his conspiracy theory, we'll call them conspiracy fact, right? Most of his stuff. What was he right about? 97%, 99%? Alex Jones was talking about skin suits and how they could just download people and symbiotes and all kinds of shit like that. He said it sounding very factual. And most of the crazy shit he said came to be very factual. Corn pop is popcorn. 900 million, 1.5 billion. 3 years ago, subs and CMTs went for 3 to 4. I wanted one of each color, but now going 12 to 20. Yeah, the Hulk and the Pepsi, and I like the black and blue, the Batman. I think that's the Batman. The ship is listing hard. Had an opportunity when I was 18 to pick one up for $7.50 past. Empty. Was it a dude in a trench coat in the alley? Did he have a bunch of watches in his coat? You should have bought them all. Crazy how you can show people truth and they will get mad at. They certainly will, man. They certainly will. They certainly will. You don't have to wake them up either. Just let them be. You tried to tell them once. And really, I mean, with all the chemicals that they've probably taken over the last couple years, you should probably keep distance from them. Great Wolf, what's up? Cognitive dissonance. Isn't that Yuri Bezanov spoke about that a lot? If you don't know who that is, you should go back and watch some of his videos. Is he still alive? Do you happen to have a plan for how the padded battle belt will close? Yeah, with a 2-inch buckle. 2-inch buckle. Not a 2-inch Cobra buckle. Where did Black Scout go? My guess is he is driving or just got home and is probably getting ready to do his show. when I get off of here, you should check out his channel because I don't think he'll go live yet. He typically is live after I'm off. Not because that's choreographed, that's just the time. When I get off of here, I actually watch his broadcast often. And if he's not on, I'll drop in and listen to Marfugal in the background. Kid went to school with dad, passed, was helping mom, right on. Pepsi, Coke, root beer, Batman, Superman, Hulk, Kermit. You start with the two-tones. I got hit quickly after showing video footage from Arizona. Fucking nuts. Apparently there's sheriff's department there surrounding some of the voting facilities. They have set up a perimeter around them, and they are actively bringing in Penske trucks. I think they were Penske trucks, yellow Penske trucks. I wonder what's in those trucks. I can't compete with John. He's the shit. Don't listen to him. We did a Panic Prepper video today, and we're about to do the 40th episode, I think, of Panic Prepper. And I was telling Austin, I'm like, hey, go over to Black Scout Survival in his intro there, where he's doing the Eskrima sticks, and it's got like the sound, you know. I'm like, snatch that and put my face on there for the intro. I'm like, he'll think it's funny. So I go, because I definitely can't do that stick shit like I'm going to fucking hit myself. So just snatch his body, put my face on there. Printed, Lost, and Found. Salty Cracker and Crowder have been covering it. Yeah, I listen to a little Salty Cracker here and there. Opposite end of the watch spectrum, anyone wear a Casio Duro as a beater? So, Paul, I do not. Casio is G-Shock, right? They make G-Shock. Less costly watches. I've bought several custom Seiko divers this year, last year. I've actually given several of away. And there's a dude, JP, if you want to, and even if you're not a customer right now, check out JP Wrist Shop on Instagram. Fucking amazing, great dude to do business with. I hit him up on a Sunday night at 1 a.m. and he's like, I have this. I'm like, absolutely, I'll buy it. He got back to me in like 2 minutes, and I bought it, and he shipped it Monday. I had it Wednesday. And then I ordered one that he was going to custom put together, and he's like, I'm going to have to get the parts. He had the parts within like 2 days, shipped it, and within a week I had the watch. And then I bought, I don't know, I think I've bought a dozen of them from him probably. We need to talk watches. We can talk watches. We can talk some watches. Yeah, JP is very good to do business with. He's actually a professional photographer. The watch thing is not even his real business. I wear a black ceramic Seiko Presage as my daily. Let me see what I have down. I don't know what I've got down here. There's a Black Steel Avenger Breitling. Do I have that upside down? I do have that upside down. Right there. Those are all Striders. Here's black and blue that JP did. Also upside down, right? That's the Seiko he did. I've got. There's a Panerai. That's a custom Panerai there. There's a carbon fiber King Power Hublot, the Ferrari. Here's a black one. This was the first one that I got from JP right here. And I've got several with red hashes and secondhand. Not sure where that is. I've got a couple of those red ones. that's a couple of them. I think I have 5 or 7 Hublots. But that's the Unico. That's their movement. I want a Breitling Seawolf. I think it's hilarious. They're water rated to 10,000 feet. Yeah, that's kind of Breitling's jam. Really is aeronautical. If there's like Cousteau and all the James Cameron, that's all Rolex, right? Rolex is the ocean usually. And then Breitling is known for like CSAR, search and rescue stuff. They have a watch that you can push anywhere in the world and search and rescue will come out. I think if it is a real incident, I don't think you pay for it. But if you push that motherfucker and you don't actually have a real incident, I think it's a $10,000 fee is what it costs. The Panerai is dope. Yeah, the Panerai is dope. So Jeremy Horton, there was no black Panerai. Jeremy Horton had this custom PVD'd. They took it all apart. It is so fucking bright the way they loomed it. It's loomed like a Loomtech. It is so bright when it looms up. And the crystal is anti-reflective coated on the outside and inside. Now you see that stuff right there that looks like blemishes? It's not blemishes. It's just reflecting light on the edge of the crystal where it sticks up a little. And this has a 4-day power reserve in it, I think. I've been in many places where $10,000 would have been cheap to get to me. Yeah, no shit, right? No shit. I think it's kind of one of those, if you're fucked up enough, we appreciate it. I don't know what that watch costs. It's not even in Breitling's high end line. Breitling has some wonderful boutiques too in Vegas, and there's a good Breitling. There's not a Breitling boutique in Atlanta, but there's a watch shop there. I can't remember the name of it. There's one in Vegas too, and they have a lot of Breitling stuff there. Most watches die when the person wearing them dies. I've not heard that. Running anything in OD black? Currently, no. Will we? Yes. Are we going to? Yeah, we will. Probably. So when they find your corpse at the bottom of the Marianas Trench, it'll be ticking, yes. I know you can't make enough of your own products, but would you consider designing SOE watch straps? So I have some SOE watch straps. I'm not sure. I have another box of watches down here somewhere that I saw the other day. Like, there's 2 or 3 boxes of Striders just sitting here somewhere. It's ridiculous. You could come in here and organize this and clean it up, and it would look just like this in 2 weeks again. Okay, here's so here is an Omega. That's the America's Cup watch, Regatta something. Here is, okay, here's a couple of them. What fucking glasses are those? Okay, so let me see if I can do this here. Okay. So I made the webbing out of multicam black. So it slides just like that. So your pins are still captive underneath. And then you're going to adjust it to, and you're going to, when you adjust these, just like putting a dog collar on, you want to roll it and lock it in a little bit so that it makes that curve, so it's not like pinching and binding. And this is with a 1-inch Cobra buckle. We did this one, I don't know, a long time ago. Here's a fresh one, and I did it with their fashion buckle. which is, it's considerably smaller and lower profile on the wrist. But once you put on the one with the real Cobra buckle on it, you will notice it for about the first hour, and you will no longer notice it. You won't notice it at all. And then that's that low profile buckle, which is still, I don't know, it's going to fucking break your wrist before it breaks that buckle. This is cool. This is U.S. Navy bronze. That's a Dwyer. And these two knives do not exist. There's an S&G and an SMF, and they actually lasered the Cryptek pattern on that knife. These are cool too if you've not seen them. Sin, and these are made from submarine tag minted metal, and these are oil filled because they're supposed to be able to go ridiculously deep. And I think I've got several. I gave Lance one of these. Here is, that's a Formula One from several years ago. I bought 3. I did an all murdered out black one. I did this red, and then I did a black and red one. And then they had a yellow one. I didn't buy the yellow one that year. That watch right there, I think, is actually Cody's watch. And then here is it's a Resco. Dude owns Resco. Is friends with my friend Kane, and he gave me this. I've got a few Rescos. I actually have a Red Circle Resco, 007 number. And then here's a watch band I did also. But using the Cordura, like I did here, and then burning these in, I can't warranty this. So while I have had this band and used it for a long, long time, years and years, sooner or later, those holes are going to give out. So the only way for us to do a watch band that I would actually put out would be like one of these. Love the tobacco Indian. I've been collecting them. Lucans, that's awesome, man. So when I was a kid, I would see tobacco store Indians at gas stations, like service stations. And then I remember seeing them at Frontierland at Disneyland, had actual tobacco stores. And I remember seeing them as a child, and they were enormous, right? They were so big when you're, 6 years old and you're looking at these things. So I see them for sale, and they're very, very expensive when you see real ones. But I've recently seen some that are in about the $2,000 price range. But when you stand next to them, about 2 feet of the Indian, 2-3 feet of the Indian is base. So somebody's carving them, but they're just small, right? Whereas this one stands at 8 feet tall. It is 8 feet. And to get it 8 feet, they actually had to cut off part of the tips up there. So this was a really good one. As soon as we saw it, I'm like, holy shit, how much is that? And he told me, and I paid him cash. I bought it right then. And I'm like, I'll come back next week and pick it up. Like, I think we were there in a small truck or a car or something. I don't remember what we were driving, but we went back and picked it up. There's a big place down the street from my house. I'll take a picture and send it. Still wear one of my Formula Ones a lot. Great, comfortable watch. They're very lightweight. They are. Reservation Smoke Shop, that's cool. Personally, I love my Tag watches the most. Do you? You like them more than the Breitling? Amanda has a absolutely beautiful Hublot that has it has hot pink Swarovski crystals all over it. Beautiful watch. And then she has some tags. I think there's several tags actually. And you have also some Breitlings. When I bought my Breitling, we bought you a Breitling. And when I bought one of my tags, we bought you a tag. And then we bought a white ceramic tag also when we were at Hublot. We bought it at Roman Times next door. SOE watch straps look sick. If you ever consider building them, I'll be a customer. Right on, Brian. Love the tobacco Indian. I've been collecting them. Lucan, man, how many do you have? That's cool, dude. Always wanted to make a ad. If you sold parking lots for Duraseal, you'd be wearing a Rolex. I like it. You should totally do that. Or if you sold Gypsy Asphalt, you'd be wearing a well, it wouldn't be a real Rolex, but you'd be wearing a Rolex. I kill watches. Your wife would kill you for buying it. Cody, that just means she has more time to get a second job so that she could buy you that thing. And I know you wouldn't want it, but she could build you a bomb shelter then. I got this new bar right here. And I love everything about it, except it weighs like 2 pounds. It's a trip, but it really fucks it fucks with me because it's hollow. It is so fucking light. The knurling's good on it though, and the size is really good. It's probably like 1 1/4. But this thing weighs almost as much as this thing does. That's one of your favorite bars. Right on, right on. Grandma's seizure caused both her shoulders to... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll bet it does, man. I'll bet it does. My sister had seizures when she was young. They had her on phenobarbital. And it's not that they ever cured it. They just stopped happening. I have at least 6 tags. At least 6. Doesn't know how many she has. Killer tries and buys. Sister was that way too. No cure, seizures. Yeah, I remember going to Balboa Navy hospitals. Oh, hospital over there. Yeah. I bought at least 14 guns this year. I can't stand it when people say their wife won't let them do something. Combat Art, you have a wonderful wife, and if you're not married, you better fucking marry her. People, yeah, and I know what you're saying. People just live different lives, man. They just do. I won't let me buy things. That's better off. That's better. Cody she tried the ketogenic diet, yeah. Yeah, when you start removing carbs, inflammation removes. I'm in the shower. I can't go count them. Why don't you have them in the why don't you just keep them in the shower? What's up, asshole? What are among your favorite SOE products to make? I don't like fucking making any of them. I sat and sewed 2 hours tonight. I probably sewed a couple hours today. I probably sewed 6 hours yesterday. I like just building new things, and I don't like having to build them. Sometimes it just hits me, and I will get up in the middle of the night or very early morning and just build some shit. Other times, it's always in a rush, right? What are we doing for the Marine Corps birthday? Well, we have 2 things. The first 100 people are actually getting something in addition to this. And I built a couple samples the other day, and I couldn't find them. I don't know where they are. I'll probably find them tomorrow. So in a hurry, in a rush, I had to build another one so that we could cut a final pattern so that we could build them in batches of 25. So that's kind of how I build things, in a rush, in a hurry, with urgency. It would be great for if somebody had a camera and just followed me around at a distance, but maybe zoomed in, right? So they're not real close to me. but followed it around and got all that footage, right? Just cutting it, building it. It didn't work. We had to recut it. We could probably film an hour of footage and have a really good video, cut and chop it down to 10 minutes, and then do a voiceover. What happened here? Why did you throw this one away? You know, and just have the conversation. Lukens, thank you for joining. Keto was discovered by a doctor for an epileptic, might provide some relief. My wife says, you paid the house payment and my phone doesn't get cut off. After that, your money is yours and mine is mine. Cody, the heart problem shouldn't have any issue with keto. Keto should actually help the heart problem. If you haven't heard of Dr. Ken Berry, just check him out and watch some of the videos and just decide for yourself. The fat and grease is not what is causing the heart problem. It is absolutely not. I'm also not a cardiologist, so if you're happy with the results and her stabilization right now, then you do that, man. My bank account won't let me buy things. My bank account won't let me usually buy things either, so I creatively figure out how to buy them and have no fucking choice or option other than to be able to afford them. The options never spend less money. The answer is always make more money. Hello. You make really weird little noises. Did you just see that cat jump up here? He does that all the time. Come here. Come on. Come on. You know you want to do it. You can't clip coupons to wealth. That's a good one. John and the crew involved. Thanks for the Nick video today. Brian, oh, you're talking about Nick Ferguson. Yeah, so Jack is having his event today, this week. There's a bunch of people at Jack Spirko's place. Nicole is there presenting. Joel Riles, Canine Fortress Defense, is there presenting. Nick Ferguson is there. So they're live videos. They're filming a lot of they're broadcasting, and they just have it linked in with my StreamYard. So Nicole's like, hey, do you want us to populate to your channel? And I'm like, absolutely, yeah, fucking run them. So I'm glad that you were able to watch that and that it was of some benefit to you. Nick's a good dude. What's the last thing you bought and then figured out how to pay for it? Shit, I don't know. Lately, I mean, I did that with all of the cars. I did that with most of the watches. I mean, I walked in when I bought most of the watches. I walked in with $100 bills. There was some question when we left Nashville to Vegas the last time as to how much money I could travel with without them trying to seize it and would the metal detectors sense it going through. And they didn't. It was never questioned. But I walked in and paid cash for most of the watches and stuff like that. When I buy watches, I usually fly to Las Vegas to buy them because we have people there that have done us very, very well. Watched the video about worms, etc. It was awesome, right on. Vehicle safe for the excursion. Looking to see what options I should look at. I saw a headrest replacement, and the side opens and is a gun safe. Well, neat idea, but as you know, you can remove most headrests. So I mean, I guess nobody would know that there's a safe in there. It's not obvious at all, but somebody could easily remove the headrest. Find the rest of the videos. Info packed half the video I saw. Right on. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. If you saw our text or the email, you know that we're running a Marine Corps birthday promo. And the first 100 orders get an item in addition to this. Every qualified order, I think it's 65 bucks. You spend 65 bucks. Every order over $65, you get one of these bags. You want 3 of these bags, place 3 qualified orders, and we'll send you 3 bags. That is a tool bag light. It's made of 500 denier cordura. It is made just like our tool bag. It just doesn't have the guts inside. So this bag is just a bag inside. There's no Velcro lining inside. There is no additional pockets or anything. But that bag is fucking ridiculously rugged, and if you filled it up with 9mm, you would not want to carry that motherfucker. Did you finish watching the struggle interview? You know, I haven't. I have not. I actually watched a Sean Ryan video today with the Marines that were going over to 5th or 7th trip to Ukraine. His stuff. I was watching his stuff. And he said some very interesting things. He's been over to Ukraine to train those guys, I think he said 5 times. And he's like, we shouldn't be over there. The United States government should not be at all involved. The taxpayer money should not be going over there. There is a ton of foreign legion fighters over there who have all been blooded. They've all been in combat, every one of them. And they're not taking it to the Russians. And he said, you know, if those Russians occupied anywhere in the United States, the U.S. citizens would take care of them on their own. You probably wouldn't even have to call the National Guard. But Ukraine has not put any of their own money. They're not using any of their fucking own assets. And they're not utilizing the fighters that they have over there right now. There is a ton of fighters over there, not from Ukraine, and they are not going after and actively pursuing the enemy. Headrest is good for traveling, storage, IDs, cash, maybe, not a gun. So the way they showed it, I saw their commercial, and it was definitely all for a gun. Combat art, man. We will see you sometime, I'm sure. I've seen quite a few SOE product reviews from your channel. They were great. Going to try to find the rest of the videos. I think I've read all of these. All right, guys. Our Ukraine spending should be tied to land purchase. Oh, I like it. I like it. I think if you're going to be a president, you should have to have served. Yeah, I like it, man. Politicians should not be able to make any profit while they are politicians. Any profit that happens while they are politicians should have to be forfeited. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to solve the problems very easily. The problem is that the politicians who would have to pass the laws, they pass those laws only for you and I, not for themselves. The excursion does not have a head. Oh, you're right, it doesn't. James had a box under his seat. He had a box under the seat that was a safe in his truck. Truck Vault, I think, makes something that will go under your front seat. Check that out. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for bullshitting with me tonight. Thanks for hanging out virtually. 46 of you currently online. I actually know half of you in real life. I've actually met you in person. Some of you I actually really know. And thanks for choosing to hang out here tonight, right? Thanks. I will see. I'm fucking tired, and I feel my back a lot. So I will see you guys, not because I got a bad back. It's not that. I worked out really well today. So I will see you guys tomorrow.